Good afternoon and welcome back. It's Zeus K8CES here, and we're back here at Sleepy Hollow State Park. Coming out, doing a little bit of an afternoon activation here. If you could tell, it's just before sunset, so I gotta get going with this one. It is a bit late. It is, I say late, but it's really not that late. It is currently 6:33 in the afternoon. It's about 45 degrees outside, and couldn't wait to get out of work to do a little activation. So brought out the coat, brought out the windbreaker, or brought out the hoodie and the windbreaker, and I'm gonna play a little bit of radio. Now, I've been keeping an eye on the weather because it has been raining and it looks like the park benches are a little damp. I think we'll pick that one right there. It is a little damp. Ooh, that one's nice and dry. Well, at least part of it is. So this one it is. What's in the case, you may ask yourself? Not really, but maybe. You'll see here in a little bit. I'm not using mics today. I'm going to try and use the onboard mic, see how well that works. Man, it is absolutely gorgeous. I believe there's a trail right here. Is there? No. No, there isn't. There's a little opening that overlooks. I believe that is Lake Ovid here at Sleepy Hollow. So the leaves, or the trees are starting to thin out. The leaves are falling. They've changed their colors. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm a big fan of fall, if you couldn't realize. But let's go ahead and get set up here. We're going to be running the 40 meter 10-foot half wave from Pactana, good old trusty Pactana. Wondering if I have enough room right there. We'll see. Alright, so let's string out our antenna. That'll tell us where we want to put her. Actually, maybe we should string out our coax and see if we can reach. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, do I want this on the table or where I'm gonna put the feed line? Oh yeah, this is perfect. Beautiful. May as well do it that way. Or we can do it that way. I think we'll do it that way. I think that way is easiest. So let's go ahead and get our D-ring here. Get our antenna. Just string this out. And then I'll walk it out. I'll look this way so you can appreciate the view. That sun has gone down. No worries, I have a headlamp, but I don't know. I'm gonna hook this up. I'm actually gonna get another piece of equipment from my bag before I set that up, because I want the antenna cable to come out a little bit more. Perfect. So this is where our spike's gonna go. Get that ready. And I'm not gonna measure out the antenna to see what my SWR is. I'm just gonna go for it, even though my little nano VNA lives with me. But that actually brings me up to a good topic. I've decided, the teacher, geez, man, gloves make everything impossible. I've decided as a teacher, as the teacher I am, I teach automotive if you were not aware. The ground's nice and soft because it just rained not too long ago. But it's kind of sucks because my shoes are getting all wet. But as I was saying, as a teacher, I'm going to try and do my best to kind of dive into the nano VNA and how I use it in my activations or at home when I'm on the bench. And it's just from videos that I've watched and reading documents online on how to use it. I'm not taking any credit on my own, but I figured I'd take the information that I gathered from a bunch of videos and put them into one video for kind of everybody to kind of see how I use it, right? Maybe help. Excuse me. Throat's all mucusy. But yeah, hopefully solve a little bit of the mystery behind the nano VNA and show you how to quickly and easily set it up to test your antenna out in the field. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably work on that over the next week or two, depending on what my schedule looks like. But I think that would be a nice little on the bench video to kind of put together. So keep an eye out for my nano VNA how-to. Okay, cool, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get this last piece of the puzzle. I'm just gonna get a little twisty tie to kind of give me a little bit more play with the antenna. Set it up where I want it, really, or how I want it. Just like that. Put in a simple loop on it, just like that. And that lets out that beam just fine. So now we'll just string this up into the air. I'm losing daylight. And that's going to put tension on the antenna where I have it anchored. Just like that. Now come to this side, line up the radial. That's about good. I'm happy with that. I think it just collapsed on me. Let's go check. I think it just dropped the segment. Yep, I did. No worries. Okay, I'm happy with that. Actually, that's pretty dang good. Alright. to the bench. To the bench, to the bench, to the bench, bench, bench. To the bench, to the bench, to the bench, bench, bench. Let's go ahead and get our butt pad out. And I think I'm going to log these on my phone actually. I'll show you what I'm working with today. How's that? Oops. Okay. I can't see the camera. That should be fine. Okay, what am I working with today? For radio, I chose the QMX. I've been having such a good time with the QMX, I love it. If you've got your QMX on the way, it's well worth the wait. Put the cover away. And for power, I actually have using this cable, the one that comes with the QMX there. Plug in this USB-C to DC 12-volt adapter there. We'll go ahead and plug in our audio, plug in our adapter. And then for key, I hate how much memory this cable has. There we go. For a key, it is, I gotta give credit here. Thomas inspired a bunch of us to go out and take our bugs out to the field for Bug Out October. Excellent bug fist there, Thomas. Nice working, nice working that key there. But I wanted to bring out my key too. Got a couple buddies too that I went out and took their bugs out to the field, like Forrest, K8CES, Justin, NHJMS, and a couple other guys really. But I decided to bring out my Vibroplex Presentation Model to give it a whirl. And I came out here over the weekend and got on the air with it, but I was so nervous, I was so scared. I was just like so new to it, right? It was so much fun, don't get me wrong. But I could not stop shaking at the beginning. I was just so like giddy about it, right? So yeah, my first couple QSOs were like rough, but we got the hang of it. I smoothed out as the activation went along, so and I worked a decent amount of people. So I took the FT817 out to play that time, so I figured it's the QMX's turn to go on the air with the bug. And I think I'm gonna start on 20 meter. Let's go to hand polo. New operation. Templates for POTA. Okay. Let's check the band. I'm gonna give it a shot. Nobody's on there. I forgot I was using bug. Stop shaking. Let's spot myself. There's Paul right there. Sorry there. Oh, that's N7 barbecue. I got you, Ron. Got you, Ron. Sorry if I sent sixes there. You were just there. Where'd you go? I heard WC first. You're a 5'9" actually, dang. Thanks, Ronnie. I'm getting cold. Thank you. can't. There's just no more light. And then I got some QRM there, so I think that's a good stopping point for that. Oh, what a good activation with the bug. I started off a little choppy, you know, but after cooling down, I guess you could say, because it's not warm. I'm quite cold right now. But after warming up warming up my fist on the bug here, I got a little comfortable and started playing around with it. As you can see, got my buddy Forrest on there. Good to get you, buddy. Don't know how I picked you out of that massive pile up. I picked up that F and I was just like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's Forrest. Let's go for it. And it was. So I could pick up that F out of nowhere now. So that was cool. My buddy K4SWL, WA2SPL, my buddy Joe. Just overall a good day. So if you give me a second, we'll just roll this back up here. This is actually toolbox padding that I picked up from Harbor Freight. I just had a roll of it laying around from lining up a toolbox of mine. But I just cut off a little piece of it, and it actually stuck to the mat pretty well, you know. It wasn't really like sliding around all that much, so I'm pretty happy with it. Now let's just go ahead and speed tear this all down. I lost all light. So I guess this is a night POTA now. Not really. What is it? What's that one thing called? Late night shift or night shift or whatever. Late shift. That's what it is. Not quite a late shift, but it feels like a late shift because I mean there's no more light. So I dropped something. Oh yeah, I dropped the tripod head because I thought I was gonna need it, but I just went chest mount for this one with the DJI here. I actually really do like this little action cam. As you can see, the ground's all wet, so my gloves are gonna get wet. The coax is wet. Just another beautiful day in the life of field CW op. And as of recently, a new bug user, bug op. So glad I was able to kind of get the bug out, you know, before October kind of comes to an end. It's kind of flying by right past me. I've been so busy. But, you know, that's just how things go sometimes. So, I'll tell you what the real challenge is about coming out and doing some of these activations, especially in the winter when you're wearing gloves. And it is putting on Velcro straps, because dang, this is a challenge. Yeah, let go of me. There we go. Okay. So we'll put that away. Right there. So let's go wind up let's drop our antenna here. Okay, so we'll detach the 40-meter element, and then we'll start winding this up from the other side. That way it makes it easier to string out next time. Do future Zeus a favor there. And then we'll pick up our ground stake. Clip that to my D-ring on my belt so I got it dragging on me because I'm not ready for it yet. Ooh, you can see the breath again. It's cold. It's the perfect weather. And I'm not really caring how nice this is right now. I'm just trying to pack up and get out of here. Park's open till 10. Or not, yeah, 10. Yeah, it's open till 10. But I don't want to stay here much later than I have to. I thought I heard a meow. So, not too long ago, on one of my last POTAs that I did here, not one of my last, but one of my few last POTAs here, I actually saw a little kitten, and I tried to approach him to kind of investigate, right? Just natural cat dad that I am. I have a little cap for this so it doesn't poke a hole in my backpack. But yeah, natural cat dad that I am, I kind of wanted to investigate and see what that was about. But he would not let me approach him. He or she, I couldn't really tell. It looked like a boy. It looked like a little boy cat. Okay. Yeah, but he would not let me approach him. And I wanted to see if he was kind of like stray or feral. He was probably feral. He was probably a little feral kitty. But, yeah, he ran away. Needless to say. But with winter coming around, you know, it makes me worry. Oh, this is going to be difficult with gloves. I might have to take them off. Nope. Good. So now that that's off, I'm going to go ahead and get our antenna from over here. Oh no, the sniffles. Okay. Take that off. Put that in my pocket for later. Take the D-ring off over here and start wrapping this up. As you can see, it's pretty well past sunset here. You can still see a little bit of light on the horizon there, but not much. I'm actually surprised that 20 meter was as open as it was for me here. We'll take a look at the map here in a second. My shoes are soaked. Not really, but I can feel it. Okay. Put the wire, tuck that in there. Okay. Since I want to get out of here, I'm just going to put this somewhere for now. Let's go ahead and get the mat in. Get the antenna away. QMX away. Over here. Don't ask me where I got the bag because I don't know. It's just one that I had laying around. I think it came with the multimeter that I bought, and I ended up putting the multimeter in a more tougher bag. kind of keeping an eye on me. It's dark. There are wild animals that live here, so I don't want to keep them in mind. They're pretty tame. It's usually just deer or whatnot, but you never know. Take a sip of my water. Get swung on. Thanks, buddy. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. Well, that's my activation. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. So, like I said, keep an eye out for that Nano VNA video that I got coming out. Hopefully it answers some questions and guides some people to use their Nano VNA. Like I said, it's my trusty companion. It never leaves. It goes to every activation with me in my little log pouch. But until then, hope you guys stay warm out there. Hope you guys get a little bit of time to get on the air. Get a little bit of radiotherapy in, and hope to catch you on the air. Hope I work you on the air at some point. So with that, take care, and 72.